load rewards. Well, knows how to help you spring. Welcome to the Outback. It's the perfect stage for a battle royale.
I'm gonna be the last one standing.
Last one standing. The competition returns next Sunday at 8 on Discovery. Unforgettable.
Well, you wondered if the Indiana Pacers would respond after it was a disheartening game 3. They have been scrappy and intense as they have dictated the pace so far here tonight.
Yes, literally, they've been throwing the first punch this well tonight and setting the tone.
Benedict Mathurin assists the flagrant 2 ejected. DeAndre Hunter, Miles Turner assists technicals. Three-point shooting has been one of the headlines. Seconds ago, Jared with Jared Allen. Jared, after an intense first quarter, what's it going to take to really...
Alright, so it's been a minute. So what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another live stream where I'm going to discuss what's going on with Noah. Right now, the other kids are at home, so they're okay. My son had surgery on the 7th, and he had surgery back here. I think I can show this on screen for you guys. I believe I can. Let's see. Let's find the actual picture of him. This is where he had his surgery. This is where they cut him right here in his back all the way up. That is where they did artery surgery, and they passed it up after the surgery. This is what he looks like after, or well before the surgery. This is what he looked like before the surgery, if you guys wondering. He's looking at me, and I took a picture of him. He was also looking at me in this next picture. This right here, he had his hand like this, y'all. Ain't that wild? He had his hand like that. That was like the first time any of my kids that did that. That's cool. So, put it this way, so I can get this all straightened out. Before the surgery, they went ahead and got everything ready, and they took him to the back, did his surgery, cut him up where I showed y'all. And this is what he looked like after the surgery. These wires up here on him. He had a catheter on him. He had it up his nose. He had an IV like right here in his neck, on his arm. This is where they did his surgery, and that's pretty much what he looked like at the beginning. It had me and her worried that he wouldn't go today and see whether he's going to wake up or not. So the next day, he wakes up. And this is what he looks like. The next day, they took out the breathing tube. They took out... Well, the IV was still right there on him at the time. But yes, he was awake. They took the breathing tube out. They took him off of incubation. He was extubated or incubated, however you call it. And after that, he was sitting on this little nasal oxygen for a while. I feel like maybe like a day. And they took him off of it the next day. I did get a chance to get a picture of it. This is the picture of what they did surgery and where it was taken at. So, after that, this is what he looked like the night we went to check on him. He was out, pretty much asleep. You guys can see where I was talking about they had this on his arm. This is where his IV his arterial line was. As you can see, it says arterial line right here. In plain view. I didn't even know it was right there until I looked. In plain view. And I did take another picture the next night because really I've been using my camera for videos, and I haven't had a chance to get home and edit and do anything. But when we do get home, we'll have those videos posted. But anyways, so they covered his hand right here, as you can see. Let me move my head out of the way so you guys can kind of see. So, right here, this is where they put that on his hand because he was currently messing with that wire that was on him. He still does have these on him at the very moment, but he does not have this in his nose anymore. And this is what he looks like the next day. The next day, he would sleep in this Mamaroo bouncer. It's like almost $300. And this is what he looked like. He was out. I'm talking about he was asleep. So we decided after that next day, that night, we waited to see if there's any brand new updates or if he's coming home. They talked about him coming home yesterday. Well, not today, but yesterday. And we waited today. And supposedly his blood pressure's up and everything. And this is what he currently looks like right now. He has an NG tube in his nose, but that is only for his medicine. If y'all are just not coming in, I will discuss it again so that you guys understand what's going on. But right now, this is what he's sitting at here in Oklahoma City in the hospital, Children's Hospital. And here's another photo. He was just happy as can be. He's okay. They're pretty much just watching his blood pressure right now. And when we left, he was out. So I decided to take a picture and leave him in there to sleep. I did get another picture. You can kind of see his little face right here, where he had his fingers in his mouth. So that's pretty much so far as we got. Any of you that did not see anything, I'm going to go back. So, I'm going to put this right here to begin with. So, firstly, my son Noah had surgery on May 7th, 2025. He had to have surgery because his artery was very narrow. I don't know if I told you all this. He came to Oklahoma City that morning to have surgery. And this is where he was pre-op, but day before. And they got him done, got whatever done. And they were pre-oping him for surgery the next day. And this is him right here. This is what he looked like with his hand. Look at that, y'all. His hand is literally on his face, looking at me, like in a very cute, funny way. The day after, they took him back, and they did surgery. And after a little bit, we got the update that he's going to be in a room. So this is what it looked like after the surgery. He had a breathing tube. He had some art lines up here. He had a catheter over here. He had a bunch of wires here. He does have his blood pressure cuff right here. I didn't mention that at the beginning, but yeah. He has some art lines up here. He had a breathing tube when he came out of surgery. And the next day, he was on incubation that day. And we're hoping him to wake up. He was open his eyes and close them. Open his eyes and close them. He was trying to wake up. He was initiating breaths, which means he's all right. He's waking up. The next day, we go up there. We get the news and see that he's awake. He's fully awake, perfect, fine, with no problem. And this is his tube or his nasal. And over here is his arm, right here. Sorry if she's in the way, y'all. If y'all seen it, I know there's not a lot of people in here. But this on his arm, this is where he had a art line in his wrist. He had the art line in his wrist, and in that wrist, he had a bunch of wires going towards to get his medicine in him. And they had a blood chamber. I'm going to go back to the first one. He did have a blood chamber right here. They were grabbing up extra excess blood that was not supposed to be in his artery after surgery. And this is what his surgery scar looked like. This is what his scar looked like, where they opened him up. They went ahead and went back here on his back and opened him up for surgery. I know the screen's not very good, It's because, yeah, it's just messing up right now. But anyway, so then this is what he looked like the next night. He was out, he was asleep, just fine. No problems so far. We haven't had no problems. I'm glad. But he was asleep that day. He was also asleep the next night that we checked on him. We pretty much let him sleep because he was pretty tired. I mean, he was really, really tired. And then they put him in this Mamaroo right here. And this is an expensive Mamaroo. I looked it up. It's almost $300. Like, no joke. Anyway, so the next day, sorry if I'm messing the phone up. Anyway, next day, we find out that he has an NG tube today, which is today. And they are currently watching his blood pressure. That was going to go home, but they decided that it's not time right now because, one, it's not, he's blood pressure. Let me cut this off. So his blood pressure is not wanting to stay normal after his surgery. That he can be paralyzed. He can have problems with his artery. He could not play sports. He could also have blood pressure issues and some other things. What?
He's already having blood pressure issues.
And the blood pressure issues is one of them that's starting off right now. I'm hoping that they can get it down and probably send us home with some blood pressure meds to help him with it. But if not, and they can get it worked out and get it situated, then that's fine. And go home. But either way, we're just working on getting him come home. But let's go back to this photo. So he did have this in his nose. So the next day, well, this today, we took a picture of him twice. Those two were today. And then we went to check on him again earlier, around 4. He was currently asleep. And this is what he looked like. So this is right here. That is where they are putting that medicine in. And lately, he's been throwing up his milk. And his weight has dropped from 14.7 to 13.10. And it's because that his artery surgery, after the artery surgery, it's kind of affecting his stomach. His stomach's like upset real bad to the point where he just can't hold nothing down right now. But his medicine part, he threw up because I picked him up too early, which is okay. But it's fine. So, and then the next photo, I took a picture of him again. He was out on this side. I took him on the side of where he's like laying on the bed. So, yeah, he had his fingers in his mouth. And that is pretty much an update for you guys. I have not been on here. I was going to be on here, but I decided to record the video and edit and post it up because I have a new intro for you guys, and it's going to look amazing. You guys are going to love the intro that I got planned for you guys. But anyway, so it's almost 9 o'clock, so I'm trying to watch the How Being Loud out here because I'm over here in Oklahoma City. How is he doing? He's doing okay. I'm fixing to go check up on him after his blood pressure's not wanting to stay normal. But I will be checking up on him and just a little bit since I get off this live stream and see how he's doing, see if we got an update, if he's going home tomorrow or not. Hopefully he will. If not, then it's fine. We can work with it with food over here because I have food stamps on me and stuff, so.
Did you tell him about the situation yesterday?
What was yesterday? Oh, they're also wanting to put him on Social Security too. Because he does have a heart defect. And that's part of getting approved on Social Security.
But we don't know yet.
We don't know yet, so we're kind of hoping. So, anyway, so I'm going to hop up here, y'all. And I will try to update you guys, but check back for another live or a post maybe, or even a video. Because I'm probably going to try to post later about it since I'm now updating you guys. And I will have the whole vlog video up as soon as I can, as soon as I'm home. And then I will keep you guys currently posted on him coming home. and when he's coming home, and if he's getting released or discharged or whatever, he's been fine. It's just his blood pressure is just not very good right now. It's just out of our reach right now. Trying to get it normal. So
That's the only issue right now.
that's pretty much the only issue.
I'm hoping there's no more.
I hope there's no more either. Bro, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed this live stream. It's only about 15 minutes. I will try to do some more tomorrow. And yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. And I'll try to get on the second channel later too, if I can. If not, then look out for the tomorrow. So, but anyways, y'all, I'm getting out of here, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.